From the Resch Center in Green Bay, welcome to the 61st annual WIAA State Boys Volleyball Championship match. It's the top seed, the Hamilton Chargers, against the third seed, the Middleton Cardinals. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being with us. Along with Bob Brainerd, I'm Jay Wilson. Well, Bob, you look at these two teams. Middleton, boy, they have loads of state tournament experience through the years. They're the defending champions, in fact. And Hamilton trying to get to the top of the mountain in their first ever trip to state.
Yeah, they've been doing this, Jay, step by step. First ever trip, and now they're going to play for all the marbles here in 2024. It's the sum of the parts with Sussex Hamilton. But if you're Middleton, you're the defending champs, and you want to go out there and try to defend that title best you can. And Caden Van Buren, he's a special player, Jay. In fact, he was the only returning starter from the 7 that were run out there at the Resch Center a year ago. But this kid accepts his role of being the leader with this new group behind him. And if you're Sussex Hamilton, well, again, it's the sum of the parts. They get it done by operating as a functioning machine. Ben Bayer, though, he's the captain, he's the floor general, he's the leader. He's going to get a lot of swings in this high-powered Charger offense.
It's going to be a great one. Middleton 34-4, Hamilton 38-4. First serve coming up from the Resch Center in a moment.
In Wisconsin, over 100,000 accidents happen each year. But that's not the full story. We've helped our clients recover millions of dollars to compensate them for the harms they suffer. I'm Steve Kaya. The Nowlin Personal Injury Team understands the long-term impact an accident can have on your life. Our dedicated team is here to provide the personalized care and support you deserve. The Nowlin Personal Injury Team is experienced and ready to fight for you. Don't get shortchanged. Call us now.
Shop local and create the bathroom of your dreams with the Daniel Company in Evansville. Whether you're looking for a stunning shower or a complete bathroom makeover.
Hi, I'm Scott Daniel, owner of Daniel Company Bathrooms. Give us a call today for the best deals on your bathroom project. If you dream it, we can build it.
Shop Johnson Sausage Shop in Ryle with me for the best tasting homemade sausages. Custom processing for your beef, hog, lamb, and wild game. Plus over 50 varieties of cheese curds and homemade snack sticks. Johnson Sausage Shop and Catering, where you buy 5 and get 1 free.
Rosen Nissan Madison is built on 35 years of great service, fantastic deals, and trusted relationships. And you'll save a fistful of dollars with 0% financing, $2,000 Nissan bonus cash, and $3,000 Nissan customer cash. Visit our showroom or browse our huge selection online at rosennissanmadison.com. Come be part of the Rosen family.
Rosen, Rosen, Rosen. Rosen!
Outdated kitchen cabinets bringing down your kitchen vibe? Spraynet Southern Wisconsin transforms your cabinets with a factory finish at a fraction of the cost of replacement. Fast, durable, and customized to your style. Give your kitchen a makeover that's built to last. Book your free consultation today.
This Veterans Day at Steinhoffel's, we honor the men and women who have served our country, especially our dedicated employee owners who've sacrificed for us. Steinhoffel's would like to say thank you to all veterans with $100 off a purchase of $19.99 or more. This Veterans Day, please join us in honoring all those who have served this country with a heartfelt thank you.
Shop the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. Lease a new Silverado 1500 starting at $355 a month, or a 24 Equinox EV starting at $279 a month. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromMadison.com.
At Lawton Cates, we're all about comebacks. Whether it's helping you recover after an accident or return to the job following an injury, we fight the odds and the insurance company for our clients every day. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
It's the Boys State Volleyball Championship match. Our Menards keys to the game. Bob, what do you have from Middleton and Hamilton?
Well, they're the defending champs, Jay, so you have to defend against this offense of Sussex Hamilton to defend that title. And if you're Sussex Hamilton, opportunity knocks. First ever trip to state. You've been planning and building to get here. Now, if you're the Chargers, finish the job.
This is actually the third meeting between these two teams this year. Middleton won the first in 5 sets early in the season, and then it was Hamilton rallying to win 3 sets in the second match. And whoever wins this one gets the state title. First serve off the right arm of Tyler Breyer. Hamilton setting. That's a swing from Cole McCoy that Middleton handles, and there's Van Buren's first attack for Middleton. Back row for Beyer. Beauty.
What I tell you, at the Open, he's going to get a lot of swings. It is the sum of the parts, Jay. There's a lot of weapons on this Chargers offense, but Bayer's the guy. They will find him no matter where he is on the floor.
Ben Beyer led the Greater Metro Conference in kills with 380 this year. That's more than 100 more than the second place leader in kills in the conference. And you saw Bayer's ability right off the bat. Here's a guy with ability. That's Caden Van Buren for Middleton.
Jay, last year in the state final, Van Buren had 18 kills to lead the rest of the team, which was all seniors. They've all moved on, they've all graduated, but this kid is now the leader of this Middleton Cardinals squad.
Caden Van Buren, the Big 8 Conference Boys Volleyball Player of the Year. And there's a service error by Vance Ferry of the Cardinals. So that puts Hamilton ahead in this match 2-1 early. Hamilton was second place in that Greater Metro Conference behind the champion Marquette University School, which also participated in this Boys State tournament. Well, that set was a little bit behind, and it falls on the Middleton side, so a 2-point advantage for the Chargers.
Yeah, 3 of the 8 teams, Jay, came to this tournament from the Greater Metro Conference. It was a dogfight in the Greater Metro night in and night out.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. There's 65 schools that have boys volleyball, and 3 of the 8 in that conference made it. Van Buren denied that time as he moved over to the right side. Oh, a great dig there. That was nice work by Vance Ferry for Middleton. Look at that block. That's McGee and Van Buren for Middleton. Play at the net, and Stitchen will keep it in play. And from the back row, the hit. But it's going to be a point for Hamilton.
Yeah, back row
Cross
attack.
the line.
Yep, cross the line, Jay. But you can see both these teams, they're going to find the big hitters no matter if they're front row, back row.
Stitchen setting. Saved from play by Breyer and put back down Andrew Steele, but it was just wide. Point Middleton.
Steele's a big body in the middle, Jay. Junior, 6'5". He's got the long arms. He can do some damage. That time he just missed it wide left.
First year in varsity for Andrew Steele. Getting an opportunity to play tonight, and there's a service ace from Caden Van Buren.
He's great from the service line too, Jay, if you couldn't figure that out.
Well, he's a heck of a swimmer too. He helped Middleton to the Boys State Swimming Championship last year. Part of a state record relay team, and man, that dude can play volleyball too. Another hard serve from Van Buren. At the net, Beyer met by 2 Middleton defenders. Ferry denied, and that will go out. Point Hamilton.
You see the strength of Beyer at the net, Jay? I mean, he's not an imposing figure. He's not like some big hulking middle, and he'll fly from the back row, but he is so strong at the net. He'll win those battles most of the time.
Well, one thing you can tell right from the start, these are 2 skilled teams, and boy, there's a reason why they're playing for the state championship. Beyer with another finish. Good start for Ben Beyer and Hamilton.
Ben says he'd like to play volleyball at the collegiate level, Division I, Jay. There's not a lot of Division I programs. Maybe coaches are watching tonight, though.
Now, Ferry met by the Hamilton blockers. Beyer again. What a start for number 14.
He's 6'1", Jay, but he just plays bigger because of the springs, because of the elevation at the pin.
Watch this. Boy, split the block. And look at that. Good fortune off the serve, off the tape. Hamilton's up 5. Ezra Mitchell gets fortunate. 4-0 run for Hamilton. And that 4-0 run ends on the service error by Mitchell.
Got to get used to the different surroundings here. Yes, they played in the Rush Center 2 matches already, but this is a different configuration. Longer, wider, more cavernous on both ends.
Yeah, for the earlier matches during the week, there were 2 courts set up. And that's reconfigured, as Bob said, to the other direction. And 1 court for the championship matches. Well, we're going to get tired of saying his name by the end of the night, I got a feeling. Ben Bayer has been fantastic.
And you saw it on this play and the one before, Jay. The block is there. They know it's coming. Well, not that time.
Yeah.
But
Stitchin actually ducked out of the way of that.
Yeah, because he knew it was coming. He hits it so hard. But even if the block is there, Bayer knows where to find the creases and the openings.
Misplayed by Middleton. Another point for Hamilton. It's 10-4. And Dylan Griffith and the Middleton Cardinals will take a timeout. Great start for Ben Bayer and Hamilton. They lead first set.
Middleton Ford has over 300 vehicles in stock, incredible incentives, and certified pre-owned options. With winter coming, get your free battery check, and if you need tires, got you covered with their low-price tire guarantee. Plus, there's no extra fees for using a credit card. MiddletonFord.com.
Over 90 active auctions right now, like this Ford F-30 Super Duty for $100, or this Bluebird school bus. Okay, maybe not this week, but this Polaris Ranger for $100? Definitely. Make a bid, get a deal, don't miss out. WisconsinSurplus.com.
Bumper damaged, paint chipped, dented or scratched car, cloudy headlights? Why live with it? Save up to 60% from traditional body shops to repair instead of replace. Big or small damage, smaller price. Visit Auto Color in Middleton or on Stoughton Road.
In Wisconsin, over 100,000 accidents happen each year. But that's not the full story. We've helped our clients recover millions of dollars to compensate them for the harms they suffer. I'm Steve Kaya. The Nowlin Personal Injury Team understands the long-term impact an accident can have on your life. Our dedicated team is here to provide the personalized care and support you deserve. The Nowlin Personal Injury Team is experienced and ready to fight for you. Don't get shortchanged. Call us now.
Middleton Ford has over 300 vehicles in stock, incredible incentives, and certified pre-owned options. With winter coming, get your free battery check, and if you need tires, got you covered with their low-price tire guarantee. Plus, there's no extra fees for using a credit card. MiddletonFord.com.
Welcome back. Middleton scored out of the timeout, so 10-5 our score, and I think that hit the pin. Play stopped. It's going to be a Hamilton point. 11-5 Chargers.
Well, Dylan Griffith is saying that he was able to get it on the opposite side, on the fair side of the candy cane, Jay. And Brian Marks, the linesman, was waving his flag right away, saying no, it was on
right away. Yeah,
foul territory, if you will, if you want to use a baseball term.
In any case, there's Ben Bayer ready to put this one in play for Hamilton. Boy, look at how high he gets on that serve. And that one's long off the right hand of Will Hoffman of Middleton. Hamilton continues its fast start, 12-5. Well, this time they were looking, Bayer was hoping to get a set but didn't get it, and Hoffman short on the hit, off the tape, point Hamilton.
9 juniors on this Middleton roster, Jay. It was a huge excavation and turnover. But the fact that they had that turnover and to be back playing in the state title game speaks volumes of what this new group of Cardinals is all about.
No doubt. Another serve from Ben Bayer. That one's long and wide. Oh, no, it's good. Excuse me. It hit the corner. Wow. Well, we have an early candidate for player of the game, I think. I think he's wearing 14.
Yeah.
4 straight again for Hamilton. They're up 9 first set. That one's received by Van Buren. Here's the back set for Breyer for Hamilton. Blocked by the Cardinals. Play at the net continues. No. Yep. They called it early. Double contact against Middleton, so the point will go to Hamilton.
Well, and Dylan Griffith and Rob Kleinschmidt are not happy. That's why Caden Van Buren's over talking. They thought there was net contact, and they also thought part 2 of the equation was that somebody from Hamilton got over early on the Middleton side.
You can see Dylan Griffith, he's mouthing net contact. What's that? Well, you mentioned all the talent Middleton lost from last year's state championship team. Ambrose Engling, who's now playing at Princeton, was the player of the year in the state. Brody Stitchen, that's the brother of Bryce. He's playing at New Jersey Institute of Technology, second team All-State. 2 other All-Staters, Teddy Young and Hudson Schweitzer. They are all gone from last year's team, but they made it back. And the discussion continues. Now Van Buren's going to have one more word.
Yeah, Teague Pritchard is the R1, and he waved off Caden with the message from his coach, Dylan Griffith, and he didn't want to hear it. And then Dylan said, no, go talk to him. You're the captain.
Yeah, the play continued after the whistle. For all the kibitzing that Middleton tried to do, it's still going to be a Hamilton point. This is an 11-1 run for Hamilton. Ferry met at the net. Stitchen will put it across. Mitchell sets Bayer. Roll shot. Got it again.
I mean, you're seeing everything that this kid has in his toolbox, Jay. From the service line, the craftiness there, pounding it from the back row, hitting bullets and terminal from the left pin, forcing a second and final timeout by Middleton.
And he's got every kind of shot. He's got the power. He does that nice little roll shot over the top. He can serve as good as anybody. But even in Hamilton's wildest dreams, I can't imagine they would think they'd be up 16-5 in the first set against the defending champs. But they've earned it. They've played great.
This is a team, Jay, that a lot of times you'll see a team make their way to state for the first time, like Sussex Hamilton. But this group, they were different because they have been so close to getting here. Couldn't get out of their sectional. Year after year, it was Arrowhead or some other power. They couldn't get past them in the sectional final. This year, they were, and Ben Bayer is a big reason. This kid, Jay, was a starter at Sussex Hamilton on the varsity as a freshman. You can see why.
Well, you mentioned how you never know what you're going to get sometimes if it's your first trip to state. You did the Marquette match the other day where they had been to state 23 straight times, and their coach said they were nervous coming out in the first set.
Nervous. A Marquette Hilltopper team was nervous.
So you just never know. Bayer serving. Van Buren receiving. Van Buren short, but the play continues. Here's Ferry for Middleton, blocked but out by Breyer. Cardinals need some positivity, and they got it there.
It's a Middleton team, Jay, that thrives on good starts. They like to get out of the gates and set the tone, but right now they can't do that because Sussex Hamilton has flipped that script.
This is Middleton's 15th trip to state in boys volleyball. They're 4th in the last 5 years, and Will Hoffman hopes that continues a comeback for the Cards. Will Hoffman, second team All Big 8. Strong serve from Ferry, and there's Hoffman again with the stuff.
I think it's the power of the fun socks. He's got a collection, Jay, of fun socks. I don't know what he chose for the state championship tonight, but supposedly they're fun and maybe providing some spring. I don't know.
Yeah, he's listed at 6'4", and he got up there. That serve is long. Point Hamilton. 17-8 first set. So Craig Oberlin, a 6'2" senior middle blocker, steps onto the service line for the Chargers. Oberlin with a dig there. Bayer back row hit. And Middleton once again can't handle it. Too much pace.
You got to guess with 14. Because that time he attacks back row, Jay, but where's he going with it? Curling it to the left.
Yeah.
I mean, Johnson didn't think it was coming in his neighborhood.
He had no idea. You're right. You're right. Breyer just has to get it over. Now Middleton with a chance to organize. Quick set for Hoffman, but he missed it. 18-8 Hamilton.
And Jay, flip side of this, Caden Van Buren has 1 kill. He's got 1 kill so far, only 6 attacks. They are not letting him get any kind of a rhythm here while they go on this tremendous run.
Well, when it goes your way, it goes your way. The serve crawls over the tape for an ace for Oberlin. Bayer's up to 6 kills, and he's hitting .667 tonight.
Is that good?
That's decent. Yeah. You'd take it, wouldn't you? Big swing from Van Buren.
Might be too late in this set, Jay, but on the reset, when you get to set number 2, they got to get number 8. Find ways to get him lathered up.
That stopped a 4-point run for Hamilton. But it's 20-9 Chargers. Josh Tubbs with the serve for Middleton. Wow, how to get that one. Van Buren put everything behind that, and that's going to be a Hamilton point. What do we got?
We had net violation, Jay. Yeah.
I think that was on Van Buren. So 21-9 the score. There's Tyler Breyer. Man, he could be a linebacker, this guy. He is built.
Well, he wants to be a firefighter, Jay, so he's built for that, too.
I want him a firefighter in my hometown, I'll tell you that. Van Buren long. And right back to Breyer's serve as Hamilton's 3 points away from set number 1. They're hitting, as a team, .263 so far. Blocked. Steele was there. Steele got the set, but came up short.
Porter McGee was there to wall up. If you're Middleton, Jay, right now you're looking for, look, you're down 12, but you want to start getting into a groove and into a rhythm as it bounces off the net. Try to build some positive things when you fold this over into set number 2.
Here's Bryce Stitchen, first team all-conference in the Big 8, serving it for Middleton. Got it.
A lot of times people,
that was Steele.
A lot of times people think, well, they cuffed it, he dunked it. No. Hands were open. You do that with the fingertips, you won't get called for the violation.
2 points away from the first set, Hamilton. Make it 1 point away. That was Henry Mrotek.
Yeah, Henry's the setter every once in a while, right?
No kidding.
You do all the dirty work. Get yourself in the kill department.
Set point, Hamilton. Who's going to try it? Steele will. He'll nail it. That's set number 1 for Hamilton. 25-10. Wow. What a start for the Chargers. Well, Middleton's the defending champs, but Hamilton wants a piece of a gold ball. They're up 1-0.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin would like you to meet Chloe, a senior at Durand, Arkansas High School. She shines as team captain in both cross country and track, and also plays point guard on the basketball team. When she's not busy balancing schoolwork and athletics, Chloe helps out on her family's 6th-generation dairy and crop farm. Her dedication to agriculture and athletics makes Chloe stand out. Student Athlete Spotlight, brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Should we switch insurance companies when we move?
Yeah, not a bad idea to shop around.
Your quote, $3,000, $1,500 a year. Mute, please.
We should talk to someone.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Let's get an accurate quote for you.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Bobby? Are you there? I heard all this noise and then I was thinking you dropped the connection. But I'm a little worried. Honey, are you all right? Bobby, where are... I hear sirens. Bobby, what's going on? Please, please answer me. Oh, God. Bobby, no, no, no!
You wouldn't pour OJ this way, and you don't have to pour paint this way either. Try Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint in the twist and pour container with a built-in spout. Easy to hold, open, and pour. Only at Menards. Dutch Boy paints make transforming your world easy.
You're a storyteller, negotiator, artist, innovator. Whatever your passion, whatever your skills, behind the scenes or in front, you belong here. A career in broadcast media. Local radio and TV stations in every town and city need someone like you. So do what you love and bring your talent to life. Make a difference in your community. Your passion, your skills, your career. You belong here.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Hamilton won the first set 25-10, and if you missed the first set, you missed this guy. 6 foot 1 inch junior outside hitter Ben Bayer had one of the better sets you're going to see in any match.
Yeah, Bayer was a headache for Middleton. You see what I did there, Jim?
I got
6 kills, but what was most impressive was where he did it. All over the floor, right? And from the service line as well. Don't discount that as well. He piled up points, dialing up tough serves or a couple of aces along the way, too.
You think he gets that aspirin line all the time?
I would hope so. Too easy.
Great cross-court swing by Cole McCoy. Hamilton off to a quick start in set number 2.
They call him CMC. That's the chant in the crowd for Cole McCoy. Only a sophomore, Jay, but athletic and springy at 6'4". He is a handful at the net as well.
Tyler Breyer gets a serve again. He started playing volleyball in 4th grade. And there's a big swing down the sideline by Jonah Johnson for Middleton. 1-1 score, second set.
Again, what made Middleton good this year, Jay, was getting off to good starts. They would ride waves then. They got to get there first, get a couple points, get a lead, and then try to ride that wave that they're familiar with and used to.
Steele tried to cut it. Not a touch. Nope. Hit it wide.
Yeah, onto the blue tile. Great little, the head coach at Sussex Hamilton. He wanted contact, but there was none.
Here comes another serve from Caden Van Buren. Well, that time McCoy had to go to the left hand as the set was a little off. Now a chance for Hamilton to organize. They go right back to McCoy, but double block there. Jonah Johnson, Porter McGee for Middleton.
And this is what I talked about at the outset, Jay. Defend to defend. Play defense against this. We saw this offense get in a groove and get in a good place. They're going to start with the defense to get them back on track here in the second set.
Well, there's Steele finding an opening. He knows what to do with it.
Split the defenders there. Van Buren late to get to the spot.
Andrew Steele at 6'5", putting that one away. Back set for Johnson, and he finishes. So Jonah Johnson starting to come alive a little bit. Middleton's up 4-2. Bob, you had a son go through this state tournament experience, and you as a parent, I mean, you have a unique perspective. What's it like? What are these guys going through?
Every point, Jay, is elevated. Every point. I mean, when you're just playing a regular conference match and it's 2-1 and, on a Wednesday night somewhere, no big deal, right? Everything is under the microscope when you're playing in the biggest game of the year.
Now they were trying to set Bayer. He outstepped it once, recovered, and put it away again.
Yeah, and he elevates straight up, Jay. I mean, he didn't have like a runway to take off on, but he just set himself and then went up, and then with the defense there, he's going to win that battle every time. He's so strong.
Yeah. 3-point lead for Middleton, second set. There's the block, but it'll be Middleton point.
And defense was there for the Chargers. Just couldn't careen it back into play. Actually just snuck it in. Vance Ferry snuck it in over the block. Whatever it takes.
Ferry is another all-conference performer, second team. Stuff attempt there by Henry Mrotek. Then Van Buren puts a lot of pace on that one, and Hamilton can't receive it, so the Cardinals go up 4 here in set number 2.
And this is where they want to be. They want to start to build from there, and it's got to be with this guy. He's got to be in the mixture to make this happen. He's the only guy who was on the floor last year to win that state title.
Bayer, well, that time Middleton's defense responds, and then they get Van Buren, or make that Ferry off a stop. Here's Ferry again. Blocked. Henry Mrotek was there.
Jay, Henry's the setter, okay? He's 6'1", but he elevates, and he leads this team in blocks from the center position.
And over 1,000 assists this year for this guy, number 3, Henry Mrotek. That's another kill for Ferry. Well, Middleton didn't look like Middleton in that first set, but they're getting their sea legs a little bit here in the second.
Yeah, you got to settle down, and you don't care about style points. It doesn't have to look sexy, right? You just want to get the lead like they have here, and then build in small chunks.
Breyer powers up. Tyler Breyer. That's a good feeling.
They call him Big T because he is big, Jay.
Yeah.
And he also is a weightlifter. So I think firefighter is a good calling when he's done.
Oh, he can get a little behind it, can he? 8-5, Middleton. Wow, look at that. Ezra Mitchell goes horizontal. Bayer took something off it. And another big swing for Van Buren for the kill.
Yeah, Caden's front row now, so a lot of balls going to be going his way in this sequence of the rotation. You got to lean on him, and that's why the double block is there, make it at least difficult for him, but Caden's able to cut it.
His older brother Parker plays Division I men's volleyball at Loyola. He's just a 3-time All-American, so the Van Burens can play a little volleyball. Bayer. Now Middleton organizes. Van Buren.
Here we go, Jay. Only one kill in the first set for Caden Van Buren. Now he's starting to perhaps get in a groove. He's got 5 total, and they're feeding the beast on the left pin. It's Middleton up 10-5.
Outdated kitchen cabinets bringing down your kitchen vibe? SprayNet Southern Wisconsin transforms your cabinets with a factory finish at a fraction of the cost of replacement. Fast, durable, and customized to your style. Give your kitchen a makeover that's built to last. Book your free consultation today.
At Lawton Cates, we're all about comebacks. Whether it's helping you recover after an accident or return to the job following an injury, we fight the odds and the insurance company for our clients every day. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
Over 90 active auctions right now, like this Ford F-30 Super Duty for $100, or this Bluebird school bus. Okay, maybe not this week, but this Polaris Ranger for $100, definitely. Make a bid, get a deal, don't miss out. WisconsinSurplus.com.
For over 70 years, people have trusted Baki Chiropractic. Visit one of our 4 locations for personalized care from experienced chiropractors with a hands-on approach. If you have joint, back, or neck pain, call us today. Baki Chiropractic. Call us. Come in. Feel good again.
Rosen Ford Belleville is built on 35 years of great service, fantastic deals, and trusted relationships. With our huge inventory, you'll save a fistful of dollars with 0% for 75 months and $750 in Ford rebates. Come see us at 222 County Highway PB, just south of Madison, or online at rosenford.com. And come be part of the Rosen family.
Rosen, Rosen, Rosen. Rosen!
Middleton needed Caden Van Buren to come alive in the second set, and he has.
Yeah, starting to feed him again when he gets to the front row. They're going to find number 8, and he is delivering.
For McCoy. Cole McCoy's had his moments early on here.
Yeah, really like this kid. Only a sophomore. But Cole, also a soccer and baseball player. So he's an athlete, Jay.
Yeah, you do it all.
You find room for athletes in volleyball.
Here's Craig Oberlin serving for the Chargers. Oh, nice cut there by Porter McGee.
He may not have tried to do that. But again, who cares, right?
It's a results business.
Exactly. and the double block was there, so he had to go somewhere with it, and Porter found an opening.
So it's somewhere between a cut and a miss hit?
If you like, sure.
Well, the box score is going to look good. That point will go to Middleton.
I think somebody was underneath the net, because I didn't see net contact, but one of the bodies left a skid mark underneath.
So after losing the first set by 15, Middleton's up 6 in the second. Bayer, spot on again.
First kill of the second set.
And he's so precise with so many of these things. Watch where he puts this.
That's the thing, Jay. I mean, it's power, but it's not just swinging and hoping it lands somewhere or it bounces off of somebody. He's got placement. He knows where he's going with it.
8 kills now for Bayer. And an efficient 8 kills. Steal.
Speaking of efficient.
Boy, they've got some guys, don't they?
They do.
Steele.
Well, it all starts number 3, Jay. Look at him.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I mean, he puts it on a platter, and Steele barely has to jump. And he can just flush it there because Henry's so good at distributing the volleyball. He's got so many weapons, and he knows how to find them and get the easiest look.
Hamilton crawling back in this set. Now it's 12-9. As the Chargers are putting a little thing together here.
And Dylan Griffith telling his guys, just settle down, settle in again. You got the lead and you started to feel like yourselves again.
Boy, that serve just got on him quickly. Well, somehow, yeah, I didn't think that play should have continued, and it didn't. It hit the floor, yeah. I think Dylan Griffith has to agree with that. It was right in front of him. But I kept waiting for the whistle and it didn't quite come right away.
Delayed whistle, like in the NFL all the time.
Gray Little's in his 5th season as Hamilton's head coach. Chargers on a 4-0 run. Seems like we said that a few times tonight. Stitchin. Setting Van Buren. Breyer hits the tape. Van Buren's going to get the kill. Well, Hamilton did a heck of a job trying to keep it in play, but there's Cade Van Buren again. Well, you see the energy back on the Middleton bench. The body language wasn't great near the end of that first set, but it's changed around in their favor. Oh, wow. Ezra Mitchell, great receive there. That's Vance Ferry, the 6-foot outside hitter. Just a junior, but man, can he play.
Coach says he has a massive arm, a massive serve.
Yeah.
It's a massive finish right there. And you've got Van Buren serving, Jay, so you need somebody that brings some massiveness at the front end right now.
McCoy tried to push it over. Quick set, looking for steal, but a little too tall to do much with it. Now here's a chance for the Chargers. Steal, push it down.
He's really good at that, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
And again, you got to be careful. You can't just palm it and grab it like you're dunking a basketball, which he can probably do as well. But keep the fingertips open, and he does.
Easily gets around the block of Porter McGee. Hamilton back within 3 in the second set. Well, good initial play by Ezra Mitchell, but just too hot to handle, as it turns out.
Yeah, Vance Ferry's starting to get some looks from that left pin. And some good finishes for number 9, too.
There's Jude Gerke to serve for Middleton. Their libero. That's set a little behind Bayer, but Middleton couldn't do much with it to return it.
Yeah, stuck the paw out at the last second. And everyone was kind of observing the volleyball.
Here's Mitchell's serve. Back set for Johnson. Now here's Bayer. Pounds it off of Stitchin. Well, what are you doing? It's coming at you. I mean, you try.
And he thrives on that left side, Jay.
Yep.
I mean, he thrives in the back row, too. But here, he's just so dangerous. So there's coverage there, right?
Yep.
I mean, Gerke's there. Stitchin's there.
Van Buren. Mitchell responds. Now Mitchell will send it across, and let's see what Middleton's offense can do here. Stitchin for Ferry.
And a great job by Will Hoffman in the middle, Jay. He deked like it might be a quick set to him, and that freezes the defense at the net. You can see they're trying to slide to the middle, and then you're going cross court to Ferry for the flush.
You know, everybody falls in love with the big hits, and it's easy to do, but a guy like Stitchin, and even his brother last year, when those setters can get it in the spot that's just right, boy, it's easy pickings for those big swings.
You can have all the muscle and the big arms on your team, but if you don't have an efficient guy to get it to you, it goes to waste.
And Rotek does that on the other side for Hamilton.
Absolutely. One of the best in the state.
Service error there. Makes it a 17-14 second set. Speaking of Henry Mrotek. Will Hoffman from Stitchin.
No deke that time.
No.
Going right to Will for the quick finish. Little runway, little running start.
Went right over it. Vance Ferry now gets to put this one in play for Middleton. Bayer gets the set, but that one's too long. A rare miss for Bayer. He wanted a touch, but none coming.
And Gray Little wanted a net violation. Yeah, the net was bouncing. I didn't see who hit it, whether it was somebody on Hamilton's side or Middleton trying to defend it, but Gray Little, he saw what I saw, and that was the net going boing.
Okay. Another service error against the Cardinals.
You asked me before, Jay, about like what it's like when your kid's playing. And that's what I mean. Like every move, every violation or error or miscue. I mean, everything means something.
That's
a little
in.
bit more.
That's Van Buren with another kill.
And Middleton's doing a good job. They established the early lead, got that rhythm, set the tone. Then they had to survive that 4-0 run, right?
Yeah.
So it was a mini storm. They survived it. 5-point lead now. Time to get to the finish line if you're Middleton.
Now the tendency if your child's playing is just to watch your child and not watch anything else, but you saw everything, huh?
I was throwing up while my kid was playing. I don't know about any other parent.
He is the real McCoy, Cole McCoy. Middleton still leads, but Hamilton continues to keep in touch with that lead. Still 4, though, for the Cards. Try to even this match up at a set apiece. Van Buren took something off it, and it worked out.
Good timing for that. Because they've seen Van Buren cut it, Jay, go opposite. And they had bodies over there. So we recognized that, okay, they're going that way. I'm going to just roll it to the center. Make them try to shift gears and catch up.
Here comes Bryce Stitchen. Unsuccessful that time. Bryce Stitchen had the single season ace record this year. He couldn't get that one over.
Yeah, he came into the tournament, Jay, with 79 in the season.
21-17 Middleton. 22-17 Middleton.
Yeah, nobody home in the back row. And good recognition by McGee.
Yeah. A couple of Hamilton players just kind of looked at each other and couldn't do anything about it. Timeout Hamilton. Middleton looks like a different team here in the second set, leading 22-17. Let's take a look at the road to the state final. It's sponsored by Rural Mutual Insurance Companies. Here's how Middleton got to tonight.
Yeah, beat Westosha Central, the Falcons, in the quarterfinals, and then swept Marquette, Jay.
Yeah.
You had that match. Marquette was flirting with the devil in the quarterfinals. They lost the first set in the quarters to New Berlin United, but figured it out, got the next 3 sets, but then facing this Middleton Cardinal team, they just settled in against Marquette, and they set the tone. They set the tone of that match with Marquette.
And Hamilton, here's their week at stake.
Yeah, Kenosha Indian Trail in the quarters, and then Germantown. Great match between the other team that was from the Greater Metro Conference, the Warhawks.
So with those 2 victories, Hamilton has now won 20 straight matches. And 21 gives them the state title. But Caden Van Buren is trying to not make that happen.
He's elevated his game here in the second set, Jay, but it's not all him. He's got a lot of contributions from the other guys.
Stitchen for Ferry. Left-hander goes across, but handled by Breyer. Now here comes Ben Bayer again.
And he got the roll. He banged off the net and trickled it in play when it's going good.
11 kills for Bayer. He's still hitting .526 on the match. Stitchen back set for Johnson. Ferry handled by Ezra Mitchell. Bayer. Steele. Saved there by Gerke, and then a big finish by who else? Number 8, Cade Van Buren.
They always know where he is, Jay. You know, everybody's scrambling around, trying to defend, trying to finish off the point, and then, oh yeah, there he is, coming into your living room.
That's impressive. 2 points away from the second set, Middleton. Bayer. Touch. Point Hamilton. 12 kills for Bayer.
Right now, Middleton, Jay, they're happy exchanging points because, you know, keep it at 4, keep it at 3. They just want to get to the 25 first.
That makes this feel like a really big point. Wow, Van Buren with a no-looker. Bayer with a looker.
Yeah, it is a big point because you go to the big guy on that left side again.
13 kills for Bayer. Pretty easy to keep his stats because he kills just about every time. Timeout. Oh, you like that blonde hair some of the Hamilton guys have?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
Not everybody got the memo. But
I always say, 20 years from now, when they look at those highlights, they're going to go, what were we thinking? Well, Ben Bayer has done something special all year. Really special tonight.
Yeah, Ben didn't need the dye job to keep his game or elevate his game or make him play better at state. He's just been doing this for 4 years at Sussex Hamilton.
And again, the placement is just spectacular. He's not hitting it just to hit it. He's got a plan. Again, if you're just joining us, Hamilton won set 1, 25-10. Bayer was a big part of that. Now he's trying to be a big part of the comeback as Middleton has led pretty much the entire second set. They're still up 3, but that lead has dwindled some.
See, Ben's got the fingers and the thumb all taped up. That's not because they're injured. It's because they're raw from how hard he hits that volleyball.
Oh, boy. Hard to believe that happened. Middleton just botched that receive.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen out of a timeout. You're supposed to have the timeout to regroup and reset.
And here come the Chargers, down only 2. Stitching for Ferry. Chargers handle that one. Bayer. That was Hoffman making a diving save. Bayer to the block, but it stayed on the Middleton side. I think he's in the zone. 4-0 run for Hamilton.
They know how good he is over there, so they're going to keep finding him.
You know it's coming. Nothing you can do about it. 23-22. Bayer!
Yeah, it's coming all right.
Oh, he is a headache, huh? 23-23. Timeout. Middleton.
Late charge here by Sussex Hamilton.
I see what you did there. Charge. Hamilton. Chargers. Good job.
You're welcome. Dad jokes.
Yeah. But five straight for Hamilton.
But Middleton, Jay, you saw they were kind of discombobulated.
Yeah.
They weren't in system. They were in scramble mode. And because they weren't able to get any power, any clean looks, Sussex Hamilton said, thank you very much. And then they took it, got the clean looks, the cleaner looks.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they find Bayer on that left pin, and he has been just willing his team to get this one tied at 23.
There's some of the fans around here. Good crowd here tonight.
Yeah, do it for Pizza Ranch. There must be some post-game meal on the line, I'm guessing.
Or they're looking for some free handouts.
And
advertising.
NIL opportunity?
It could be. Yeah. Maybe their parents owned a Pizza Ranch in Sussex. I don't know. All right, here we go. Crunch time in set 2. All even. Ezra Mitchell serves. Stitching for Hoffman. Look at Mitchell spray out. Ferry with a left hand.
Wow.
What a shot. There wasn't a whole lot of room there.
There was not. There were bodies and big bodies at the net. And Ferry shifts gears in midair and uses the left hand to dump it.
And now it's set point, and we're going to have a Hamilton timeout. Oh, the wheels are turning here in set 2.
And if you're Middleton, Jay, again, you just want to get this point here because you don't want to go to extra session with Sussex Hamilton. And you want to get this set. You don't care if it looks bad down the stretch. You just want to get it, turn this into a best of 3.
Boys Championship tonight. We'll have 5 Girls Championship matches for you. The first year of the 5 Division Girls format. We start with Division 5 at 9 a.m., Division 4 at 11:30. The afternoon session will have Division 3 at 2:30, Division 2 at 5, and then Bob and Michelle Griffin-Wenzel will have the Division 1 final tomorrow night right here at 7:30 on the statewide television network. There you see Dylan Griffith and Rob Kleinschmidt. Of course, they had an interesting flip-flop in their coaching responsibilities.
Yeah, they did. Rob used to be the head coach, and his business ventures too much on his plate, so Dylan got the keys.
Set point for Middleton. Bayer. Handled by Stitchin. At the net. And that's a point. Middleton on a net violation. It's the second set to the Cardinals. I got a feeling we might be here for a while tonight. 25-10 Hamilton first set. 25-23 Middleton second set. We go to the third, all even at the Resch Center.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin would like you to meet Dawson, a student athlete and senior at Marshfield High School. As an inside linebacker and captain of the Tigers football team, Dawson is a force to be reckoned with. Whether he's on the football field or the farm field, Dawson is a vital part of the team. At Normie Lane Farms, Dawson works alongside his family doing various jobs, from maintenance to operating machinery. Student Athlete Spotlight, brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
No.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. Insurance, financial planning, all in one place.
Please hold.
Bobby? Are you there? I heard all this noise, and then I was thinking you dropped the connection. But I'm a little worried. Honey, are you all right? Bobby, where are... I hear sirens. Bobby, what's going on? Please, please answer me. Oh, God. Bobby, no, no, no!
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Make cleanups quick and easy with big savings on Libman products. The Freedom Spray Mop has a variety of features to make cleaning your home simple. Just $19.99 after rebate. Duracell batteries provide long-lasting, reliable power that you can depend on. Save big on our large, in-stock selection. Right now, pick up a 24-pack for just $12.98 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
I don't remember how it started.
What's that?
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
That's Dylan Griffith, the head coach at Middleton. Again, we talked about the interesting switch that he and Rob Kleinschmidt went through a couple years ago.
Yeah, Dylan was, well, last year was his senior year playing collegiately at Madison Edgewood. And a couple months later, Rob Kleinschmidt says, hey, we need to make a switch here. I just don't have time to be the head coach. And Dylan, who was on the staff, elevated to be the head coach. So last year, fresh out of college, literally, and he takes Middleton all the way to the state championship and wins it. Great story.
Van Buren gets the first kill of the third set. And Rob Kleinschmidt is one happy guy. I mean, he's very comfortable with the situation. You know, sometimes that can be a little bumpy, but no, it's been an amazingly smooth transition.
No, Rob's been around a long time, coached high schools throughout Wisconsin and great club teams as well. But Dylan brings, you know, that youth and that calmness to it as well.
Yep.
It's a great tag team, what they have going at Middleton.
Bayer blocked. How about that?
Speaking of tag team, McGee and Van Buren, they finally get to Bayer. That pleases the young head coach.
Look at that.
McGee got all of it, but Van Buren was there too, so that he couldn't go to the right.
Here's Bayer one more time, handled by Stitchin. Now they'll get it to Johnson, but that's a little long.
What I saw, Jay, when Bayer attacked there, Caden Van Buren went up and he didn't get a piece of it, but they're trying to be more disruptive and trying to not give him as many easy looks when he swings.
Hey, there's a put down from Jonah Johnson from the left side of Middleton. Boy, the complexion of this whole match has changed, hasn't it? Now Middleton's the one with the jump in their step. Let's see if the Chargers can answer. Ferry. Bayer. Blocked. I don't know if that was going to get over, but Jonah Johnson was right there in any case.
Their defense, they've seen enough to at least get up there. And they're trying to be as disruptive as they can with the guy who's swinging the hot hand tonight.
That was right at the tape. And there's Andrew Steele with what feels like a pretty important point for Middleton, for Hamilton.
Yeah, and you change it up a little bit, okay? You had Bayer over there. It's like, okay, we're going to give him a breather on this point. Go to Steele in the middle.
Ezra Mitchell pounds the ball and serves. Johnson. Well, that's going to be double contact.
Yeah, Breyer was backpedaling. Kind of tough to get yourself set and make a clean exchange.
Gerke to serve for Middleton. Up 5-2, third set. Bayer. Boy, he loves that back baseline, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks real comfy, doesn't he?
We mentioned that the 5 girls championships are tomorrow, and in Division I, it will be defending champion DSHA against the second seed, which happens to be the Hamilton Chargers. So they're playing for state titles in both boys and girls volleyball this weekend. There's a put away for Will Hoffman.
Yeah, fun fact, Jay, the last time both teams had girls and boys at state, 2016 Catholic Memorial, and both teams won a state title.
Catholic Memorial's girls will play for the Division II title tomorrow. So they keep their winning ways going. Oh, beautiful placement again by Bayer. Saw the block and pushed it left and in. This is nice. You're going to get a good look right here.
Yeah, 2 bodies there. And he says, okay, there's no bodies there.
17 kills for Bayer. And a service error for Bayer.
He's pretty cerebral, Jay. Yep. Not a lot of rah-rah. Just lets his game do the talking. And that's enough.
Point error, Hamilton. Hamilton High School, as we mentioned, in Sussex, Wisconsin, in Waukesha County, about 20 miles northwest of Milwaukee. Middleton just outside of Madison to the west side. Steele's blocked. Here's McCoy. Handled by Gerke. Van Buren off the block.
Such great elevation. And he really loves doing this. Going up, knows the block's going to be there. And he challenges the defense. Go ahead. Try to slow it down because it's got a wicked angle on it as well.
Outside of aces, he's first or second in just about every statistical category for Middleton. And as we mentioned, he's going to jump in the pool, and Middleton's going to be one of the favorites in boys swimming again this year, looking for their 3rd straight state title. Handled well by Morotek off the hit from Van Buren, and a misplay there by Cole McCoy.
Really great job, though, by Bayer.
Yep.
You know, away from the action, goes over his head and puts it in the neighborhood for McCoy to do something with it. Gave him a chance.
Yep. Josh Chubb serving. Next set for Breyer, but he missed it. 10-5 Middleton.
And Buren gobbles it up at the net. So he's bringing the O, he's bringing the D, and he's bringing Middleton back into the picture here at State.
Hey there, Madison. Dina here again. If you have a plumbing emergency, you need the RHD Dream Team difference. Call us in the morning and we'll see you the same day. If it leaks, bursts, or freezes, you need the RHD Dream Team. We remedy your disaster fast. That's the Dream Team difference.
At Lawton Cates, we're all about comebacks. Whether it's helping you recover after an accident or return to the job following an injury, we fight the odds and the insurance company for our clients every day. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
Marilat Kitchen Cabinetry is made for one thing, your lifestyle. At Marling, you'll see smart features that make everything you do in your kitchen easier. See why Marilat can make your dream kitchen a reality. Marling Lumber and Homeworks, Madison, Janesville, Waukesha. Marling.com.
At Muir Roofing Construction, 99% of our residential roofs are done in a day and come with a lifetime shingle warranty as well as a 15-year craftsmanship warranty. Call me, Jim Muir, for roofing, siding, and gutters. And remember, as always, we do it right at any height.
Over 90 active auctions right now, like this Ford F-30 Super Duty for $100, or this Bluebird school bus. Okay, maybe not this week, but this Polaris Ranger for $100, definitely. Make a bid, get a deal, don't miss out. WisconsinSurplus.com.
You know your mother-in-law is coming. Book now to get your kitchen remodeled before the holidays. We'll be on time, on budget, and fabulous from design to installation to put the heart back into your home. If outdated, worn, and no wow factor describes a room in your home, you need the RHD Dream Team difference.
We are back. 1-1 in sets. 10-5 Middleton third set. There's a good look at Josh Tubbs. The Middleton libero will put this one in play. That's a diving save for Johnson, and then down it goes. And it's another point for the Cardinals.
Again, you're right in Van Buren because he's got the hot hand, and the claw goes out that time.
4 straight for Middleton to take an 11-5 lead, third set. Now that timing a little off, and Steele's still able to do something with it.
Yeah, I made something out of nothing.
Yeah.
It helps to have the big reach and be 6'5", so you can kind of ad-lib if it's not as clean on the exchange.
By the way, Ben Bayer with 17 kills. The state record in Division I in a 3-set match is 27. 4 sets, it's 28. The record for kills in a 5-set match is 40. So he's going to sniff it, but he has a little ways to go. Well, on cue, number 18 for Bayer. Keep feeding the beast.
So good from the back row because he elevates, and again, there's defense there.
Yeah, found the split. Tyler Breyer to serve, and mishandled by Ferry.
Yeah, Vance kind of ran in front on the serve receive that time, and I think he actually screened his own man. That's why things at State like that, Jay, again, it goes under the microscope, and they're just, everything's a little bit bigger.
Wow. Mitchell. Well, that's a net.
Yeah, we have bodies underneath.
12-8 Middleton. Third set.
And be careful with Stitch in here at the service line. Again, leads the team in aces.
Attack percentages in this match. Hamilton 237, Middleton 247. And that will add to it for Henry Mrotek.
And again, Henry calling his own number. That's a smart play. Even with Van Buren there. Smart thing to do, because if you try to set it, you might hit the net and point over.
Mayer gets back on his feet and hits it off the block.
I mean, it's like Jumping on a trampoline, one of those mini trampolines, Jay. He actually hits the floor and has to pop back up.
And watch the set from Mitchell. Right there. That's a kill for Jonah Johnson, Middleton.
Go back to that play where Mitchell got it to Bayer, Jay. That's about trust. That's him trusting, knowing that I've got Ben on my backside, and if I just put it in the area, he'll find a way to get there.
Ezra Mitchell is a triplet, has a triplet brother and sister who are all seniors at Hamilton. We want to congratulate their parents for getting them through high school. Double contact there, point Middleton. That sends Caden Van Buren behind the service line. Bayer. Okay, we're starting to do the math. He's got 20 kills, the record. That's 400 kills for the year, by the way, for Bayer. And again, the record, well, we're going to go 4 sets at least. The record for 4 sets is 28. He's got 20.
He's halfway to the record in 5.
Yeah,
right?
The record's 40, yeah. Sent across by Nolan Doherty for Hamilton. And blocked, but out. Morotek met him at the summit, but couldn't keep it in play.
Yeah, and Fair did a good job of not pawing at it. And sometimes the reaction is you got to slap back at it, but he didn't.
Middleton's lead back to 4 in the set. Bayer with his 21st kill. You know how easy to do play-by-play is when you go to the same guy every time?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Bayer, kill! Bayer, kill!
It's cut and paste.
Out. Hoffman misses wide. Just like the second set. Hamilton crawling back. They never made it to the top of the second set. But here they are just within 2 again. Stitching for Johnson. What a nice dig there for Mitchell. Bayer. Not this time. Maybe this time. Nope. Boy, here's a great point. One of the longest of the match. Stitchin. Ferry left hand. Ferry left hand again. For Bayer. 22. He's got 38 attacks. 22 kills.
Great little like that exchange. It wasn't necessarily the finish by Bayer. It was how his guys kept at it and kept the rally going and never gave up. That pleases the coach to no end.
Yeah, a little bit, huh? 15-14. Ferry. Guess who? Oh, man. He's got everything. He's got the whole toolbox.
Even Gray Little's shaking his head like, how do you do this, kid?
23 kills. Look at that. Everything was toward the back line. Now he's going up to the front line. 4 straight for Hamilton. Yeah, there's the stock market of Ben Bayer. It's going up.
Oh, boy.
Wow. I'll tell you what. You've seen a lot of performances here through the years. This is a special one right here. Oh, we have some Bayer highlights.
Yeah.
Well, that must have taken about 12 seconds to find me.
Well, and again, Jay, we said this at the outset. With Hamilton, their success came this year because of the sum of the parts. Ben Bayer's been a big reason. And every match that they have won this year, it hasn't looked like this necessarily. They've been at their best when they've been balanced. But how great is it to have a weapon like this kid when you are playing for a state championship. I think it was Jerry Glanville or Bump Phillips who said if he got a horse, ride him.
Yeah.
That's what Sussex Hamilton is doing right now. They're saying, we don't always need 14 to carry the heavy load. Tonight, perhaps they do.
Ben Bayer's Earl Campbell. You youngsters, look up Earl Campbell.
Right. Love you blue.
That is a kill for Vance Ferry. Just what Middleton needed.
Yeah, out of the timeout. You not only want to get the point, but you want to make it an emphatic point like that.
Middleton has 2 players in double-figure kills. Caden Van Buren, 13. Vince Ferry, 10 now. And Ferry will get it again. And for all the flashiness that Ben Bayer has shown us tonight, you look at the scoreboard, Middleton's 1-1, and now they're leading in the 3rd set.
Yeah, they're surviving not only the runs and the storms, but they're surviving Ben Bayer.
Now Breyer goes to the left side. Breyer again. Oh, that's a beauty. Hey, that looks familiar. From the left side.
It's a copycat league, right?
Hitting one deep, yeah. Pretty good copy. Now Ben Bayer to serve. It's 17-16 in a competitive 3rd set. Off the tape. Ferry, good fortune there. Breyer was going to stop it, but watch the timing. Oh, man.
Yeah, stuck the fingertips out, and then it kind of changed directions on Morotek, who was behind him, trying to help the cause.
18-16 Middleton. Breyer blocked, but out. Van Buren met him at the top, but couldn't keep it in. 18-17. Boy, you can just feel the energy in the room. They know they're watching a special championship match. And a lot more to go. Stitch in for Van Buren. Boy, that combination has been working all year long.
Did you ever see his brother Parker play back in the day?
Yeah.
He plays, he's almost a carbon copy of his brother.
Yep.
And his brother, as you said, All-American down at Loyola. This kid just mimicked Parker. He's got the same tools, the same demeanor.
McCoy just wide. Ooh, I thought that was in, but the line judge right there.
Yeah, some of the Charger players were looking for a touch. There was no touch. It was a matter of, did it kiss the line or not?
Watch out close. Let's see. Ooh, boy, that's close. Goes Middleton's way, though, 2017. Out. That time, Van Buren just missed.
Sussex Hamilton will say that's the volleyball gods evening the score, right?
Well, we want to thank all the officials. I mean, those are tough calls. That ball is just flying, and you can be right in front of it. But that's just tough calls. And a lot of times replay shows that they're right. Which way does this go? It goes Middleton's way.
Yeah. Morotek, tight quarters over there. And he tried to inch it in, and you know, the net's there, the uprights there, hands on the other side. Tough squeeze, tough ask.
There's Bryce Stitchin. Again, first team all-conference in the Big 8 this year. He puts this one in play. Bayer blocked. Sent back by McGee and Van Buren.
How satisfying is that if you're Middleton? 14's been chewing you up and spitting you out all night long. And then you time a block, you finally figure out where he's going, and look at that perfect execution.
Yeah, that time Bayer had nowhere to go. 22-18, timeout Hamilton. Again, our day starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran and Columbus Catholic in Division 5. 11:30 Division 4, Manitowoc Lutheran against Regis. At 2:30, Division 3 girls, Aquinas and Barron. Division 2 girls at 5 p.m., Catholic Memorial, Luxembourg Casco. Division 1 girls, DSHA, Hamilton. And the interesting thing about those matchups, it's 1 versus 2 in the seeding in all 5 matchups.
All 5, and DSHA going for the three-peat. Jay, before the match tonight, I'm talking to Dylan Griffith, Rob Kleinschmidt at Middleton. I said, back in August, what'd you think when you lost the 6 seniors that were on the floor here a year ago? You only bring back Caden Van Buren, only. And before Dylan Griffith could answer, Caden, who was nearby, overheard, and he said, no way, no way. He didn't expect that this team would be able to gel like they did this year. It's a group of free spirits. It's a completely different group from last year around Van Buren. But, yeah, even the star player was like, not in my dreams.
Yeah. But you can tell the cupboard wasn't bare. I mean, you know, all the big names they lost. I mean, most teams would not have a chance, as you say. But, you know, they've got some guys, Jonah Johnson, you know, Ferry's a heck of a player. And Hoffman's made some plays. Stitchen's a great setter, even though it's a different Stitchen.
Well, and it was their turn, Jay. I mean, they watched all those seniors, and then it's like, it's your turn, it's your opportunity. They have grabbed it.
22-19 Middleton. That time from the right side, Van Buren. Left side, Bayer. 24 kills for Bayer.
And getting closer on the board here in the late stages.
2-point lead, Middleton. And somebody hit the net. Or double contact, I guess they called him. Okay. Hit the net. Oh, there we go. Yep, you see it right there. Boy, that's a great look, eh? 23-20. Middleton 2 points away from the set. Kill, Porter McGee. Set point, Cardinals.
McGee did this earlier, Jay, where it's like he doesn't get a full swing, but he actually didn't need a full swing. He needed that to have a little funny knuckleball action.
Yeah. Van Buren serving for the set. We've seen this movie before.
This is a recording.
25 kills for Ben Bayer. Still set point for Middleton. Guess where they're going? Ooh. Block! And the Chargers have life.
Protek. It's a reason why your setter is your leading blocker. Because he traces and times it perfectly.
That is absolutely perfectly. Timeout. Middleton calls time. 24-22 Cardinals.
You know, Jay, Henry's also playing. He damaged his thumb. It happened before the sectional semifinal they played before Catholic Memorial. Happened in practice. He just jammed his thumb. It was a ball, inadvertent ball came, and he's got it taped up. You see like a black bandage on there. It's got it taped up. How in the world can you set, much less block, with a bad thumb? He's in pain. I talked to his dad. He said, yeah, he's in pain, but he's not going to sit this one out, right?
Yeah.
But you kind of need your thumb to be a setter. He's proving otherwise.
And you can really get hurt playing this sport. You can suffer all kinds of injuries that people might not realize unless you're in the middle of it. And at this point of the season, a little bit of everything hurts, I'd imagine, too.
Yeah, there are concussions that happen when you get struck with a ball in the melon. It's as bad as playing football. I mean, people have this misnomer that, oh, it's a soft, cushy volleyball. Nope.
All right, here we go. Set point, Middleton. Stitching for Van Buren, and it will be a, well, they called originally a Hamilton point, but it's a Middleton point, and the Cardinals win the set.
Yeah, Van Buren squeezed it in on the block, and it kind of trickled down on the Sussex-Hamilton side. So Middleton survives, and look, Jay, they're up 2-1 in the state final.
And Hamilton with a dominant first set, 25-10, but Middleton has squeaked through the next two. Cardinals up 2-1 through 3.
Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin would like you to meet Isabel, a dedicated student athlete at Barneveld High School, where she participates in basketball, track, soccer, and cross country. Isabel is part of the 7th generation to be raised on Jones Valley jerseys, where she feeds another passion, cows. She can be found showing cattle, caring for calves, and working alongside her family. Student Athlete Spotlight, brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Should we switch insurance companies when we move?
Yeah, not a bad idea to shop around.
Your quote, $3,000, $1,500 a year. Mute, please.
We should talk to someone.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Let's get an accurate quote for you.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Bobby? Are you there? I heard all this noise, and then I was thinking you dropped the connection. But I'm a little worried. Honey, are you all right? Bobby, where are... I hear sirens. Bobby, what's going on? Please, please answer me. Oh, God. Bobby, no, no, no!
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Transform your home with top appliance brands including KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, and Criterion. Save over $1,000 on this Whirlpool kitchen suite after sale price and 11% rebate. Pfister creates thoughtfully designed faucets and fixtures that will fit perfectly with your style, like this Arvada stainless steel kitchen faucet with spot defense finish to help keep it shining like new. $133.49 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
You're a storyteller, negotiator, artist, innovator. Whatever your passion, whatever your skills, behind the scenes or in front, you belong here. A career in broadcast media. Local radio and TV stations in every town and city need someone like you. So do what you love and bring your talent to life. Make a difference in your community. Your passion, your skills, your career. You belong here.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Middleton takes a 2-1 lead in the Boys State Volleyball Championship. We call this a split in the business. There's your two guys, Caden Van Buren and Ben Bayer.
Yeah, and they've been guys today. They've been dudes in this match. You get to the biggest match of the year, Jay, and sometimes you want to ride that horse. You want to let your stars ride you to the final, get you to the peak. Doesn't always have to be that way. Tonight, it appears they're both going to go down swinging.
Big play there by Porter McGee defensively to give Middleton a 1-0 lead. Stitchin serves. McCoy handled by Gerke. Steal blocked again by by McGee. Excuse me. Bayer. McCoy.
Porter McGee.
Man.
The defense, Jay, has gotten better as this match has progressed. They were guessing a lot in the first set, and they were guessing wrong a lot.
Well, Porter McGee's been guessing right in this third set. That's out.
Middleton
missed.
Sorry, Jay. Middleton has 8 blocks, and a lot of those have come in big moments. And again, they've made some adjustments.
Attack percentages in the match. Middleton, 230. Hamilton, 218. Oh, that hit the scoreboard. That scoreboard's way up there. I think that's the first time it's been. Well, the courts were configured differently. That wasn't much of an issue, but here in the final, I think it's the first time we've seen that today.
Yeah, the Middleton guys were saying replay.
Yeah,
no,
yes. Now,
part of the building.
We've all played in gyms where the ceiling's about 13 feet high.
Right.
That's a real problem. Oh, there's a kill for Van Buren.
Well, and Hamilton, Jay, they play in a very tight gym, very small. It's a true home court advantage for them to play in that atmosphere. So you got to make that adjustments from building to building.
Yeah. Bayer again, 26.
He went right at Caden Van Buren. And look at Caden. He's ready for it. Too hot to handle.
Get out of the way. They go to Bayer again. Long, they're looking for a touch. Anybody calling it? Doesn't look like it.
Gray Little's beside himself.
What do you think? Close call. Let's see. Ooh, boy, I mean, if you're Gray Little, I can understand why he thought that way. They were all 3 lined up. Wide. Point Middleton.
The other question on the point before, Jay, was stitching. He kind of watched it sail over his head between his hands.
Right.
And it kind of looked like he might have got a piece of it, but no call.
There, another one.
Yeah, but the defense was there from Middleton.
Yeah.
You know, Will Hoffman was there and almost the double block. That's perfect form. They just need to crease it to the left a tad.
So that's 27 kills. The record for a 4-set match is 28. That's Ferry.
Man, he gets his money's worth.
Oh, no kidding. And, you know, Ferry and Van Buren are built kind of the same, 8 and 9. Sometimes you don't see the number quite right. Well, when they were wearing their black uniforms with red letters yesterday, it was nearly impossible to discern between the two. Oh, look at that. Ferry slipped.
Yeah, he slipped. He was in position. He was going to wind up and get there for the set.
Gives a thumbs up. He's okay physically. But the point goes to Hamilton, 6-5. 4th set. Brotek to Bayer. Stitchin digs it out. Point continues. They go across for Ferry. Yeah. Breyer was there for the block, and it went off Ferry's head for the point.
You know, your Vance Ferry, you do everything right. Pound it off the block, and the block doesn't go out of bounds. It goes off your melon.
And Ferry's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, first the slip and now that.
Oh, off the tape for an ace. Brotek. 7-6 Hamilton. Well, their first meeting early in the year was a 5-setter. We'll see if it goes that way tonight. There's Van Buren.
You know, Van Buren now with 18 kills, Jay.
Yeah.
You'd look at that number and just go, man.
He's like an afterthought. Yeah, he's got 18. Ferry's got 14 for Middleton.
And Bayer's got that many combined.
Yeah, right. Breyer, that's a good shot. Well, he's had a night. He's not going to be in the headlines, but he's been a big factor tonight. Timeout. Hamilton with an 8-7 lead. You look at the program, and we were surprised. This is the 61st boys volleyball tournament, but there's only been 52 girls. We'll explain that in a moment. Here's some Caden Van Buren for you.
Yeah, you knew he was going to get his swings. You know that this kid, because he was on this stage a year ago, even though he was a sophomore, a reminder, he led that Middleton squad in the 3-2 victory for the state title over Arrowhead with 18 kills. He had 40 attacks, Jay, and hit 350 to get him the gold ball. That tells you how much confidence they had in his talent, even though the rest of the starters around him were all seasoned veterans and they were seniors. Do you remember you and I called them dudes?
Yep.
They had big guys. They had big dudes. But Van Buren he wasn't at dude status yet. But again, those numbers tell you that he was able to rise to the challenge as a sophomore, even though everybody else was a seasoned senior.
Again, we were surprised that there have been more boys volleyball tournaments than girls volleyball tournaments. The first boys state volleyball tournament was played in 1947. The sport actually went away in the WIAA sense for 18 years, from 1982 to 2000, when the numbers dropped below 30 schools. Well, now it's back up to 65, and you see a night like this, we're really glad it's back.
Yeah, and it's growing too. There are more and more schools that are adding boys volleyball in the WIAA field.
Here's Bayer putting it in play with Hamilton leading 8-7 fourth set. Van Buren long.
That was Ferry.
Or Ferry, excuse me.
See, yeah, I know.
Doggone it.
Yeah. But he does. He comes from the back row and he strikes the post, gets airborne.
Yeah. They've got the floppy hair thing going a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
You know. So 9-7 Hamilton. They need to win to keep this match going to a fifth set. That's Van Buren. That's McCoy. That's a point for Hamilton.
Got the lead, Jay, and you can kind of feel Hamilton starting to build upon that. Because once again, after the first set, flush that if you're Middleton. They set the tone in sets 2, 3, and here in 4. But now Hamilton, they get over the hump. They're starting to feel like they did in that first set again.
Service error for Bayer.
About the only thing that's gone wrong for that kid tonight.
That's only the third service error for Hamilton. Sometimes that number can pile up. And it can be a momentum killer, but I don't think you're going to fault Bayer for one service error, are you? It happens. McCoy, he's had a lot of action over there tonight. He's had 24 attacks, McCoy, tonight. Bayer's had plenty too, and put back by Van Buren.
Again, adjustments have been made defensively by Middleton. They know Bayer is going to get looks, back row or not. And Van Buren was actually coming down off his jump, but he stuck the paw back up to reject it.
Want to venture a guess how many attacks Ben Bayer has tonight? 54.
Many, yes.
54. 55. He's got 55 attacks. He's got 28 kills.
He's going to have to retape the fingers. Man. He's wearing out the tape.
I'll bet that hand feels pretty good right now, though. You know? His hitting percentage is now 400 on the night. And that's going to be a Middleton advantage, 11-10.
Porter McGee, kind of a windmill in the middle. Watch him go up and get this and kind of bring it back.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he got the hand way back in back of his head. Middleton still trailing in the fourth set. Steal. Pounded it off Stitchin.
That's his move, isn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't have to jump really high because he's 6'5". And you get the perfect feed. You know you're getting that from Morotek. And he just goes up and finds a home.
Another chance for McCoy. Blocked in. Or no, check it. Blocked out. Excuse me.
Block was there, Jay.
Yeah,
but
it was, yeah.
Just missed the red tile.
13-10 Hamilton. Morotek to McCoy. And somebody got a piece of the net.
Yep. I think it was McCoy.
It was McCoy himself, yeah.
McCoy doing what Van Buren did last year at State when he was a sophomore. Cole's a sophomore this year, and all this experience around him, and yet he's a key cog.
Yeah. Now that time McGee met McCoy at the top. Bayer, good again. God, there's just not much room to put it sometimes, and he's found it every time. It
seems. He just sees the floor so well.
Look at that. You see Stitchin move toward the middle, and Bayer has such great vision. He put it where Stitchin was. Hey, blocked by the big guy. Steele. He's fired up.
Fifth block of the night for Sussex Hamilton.
Timeout.
Didn't get much of it.
No.
But he walled up, and that's the key. And you force a timeout. +4 on the scoreboard for Sussex Hamilton in a set they have to have.
Well, Middleton won the boys volleyball title last year, and a year ago they had two of the best weekends just about anybody's ever had in state tournaments. Not only did they win the state boys volleyball title, but Middleton also won the state boys soccer title and the state girls swimming championship over those 2 weekends. In fact, last year Middleton tied a state record with 5 state championships in one school year. Arrowhead also had done that before. They won in boys swimming and boys lacrosse in the spring season and the winter. And to start this year, the Middleton Marching Band and Color Guard won their first ever state title. So they're getting it from everywhere.
The fire department's busy in Middleton.
Oh, man. You got that right. And I'll tell you what, if Middleton pulls off a boys volleyball title this year, that's one they're really going to remember because, as you said, not everybody figured they'd be here tonight, including themselves. Cole McCoy starts out this play. Hit the antenna. 16-15 Hamilton. Here's another look. Watch it hit the red stripe there, red and white. Oh, man. You just wonder how they can do this, how they can read these things. And there's Jonah Johnson with a beautiful shot.
Hit it away from the defense for the Chargers. They were sliding that way.
That stopped a 3-point run for Hamilton. Has 29. You know what that means? 29 kills for Ben Bayer.
New state record, right?
Yeah, for 4 sets.
For 4 sets.
Yep.
But we ain't done yet.
Could he possibly get to 40? Well, he can't do it in this set. We know that. Hey, Henry Morotek, the setter, blocked another.
Bad thumb and awe. Look at him.
Oh.
He's only about a hand higher than the net, Jay. But the key there is the timing. you're tracing the offensive player, and Henry does just that and goes up, mimics him, and just gets the hand where it needs to be for the important block.
So 30 kills for Ben Bayer now. 30 is the official total. Hitting .414. We're going to see, again, the perfect block by Henry Mrotek. This is textbook. Well, he didn't even see him when the hit started. And he popped up and got it.
Hit off the bad thumb, too.
Yeah.
He's going to play either. He hasn't decided yet, Jay, in the spring, either golf or tennis for Sussex Hamilton in 2025. Still trying to figure that out. He's good at both.
I think those two coaches are saying, Henry, come to our team, please.
I think they are.
Okay.
He's going to go study engineering in college someplace, play some club volleyball. Right now, Jay, he's taking Calculus 3 and Physics Calculus. So,
wow.
Way smarter than either one of us who took broadcasting.
I took calculus in college, and I got into broadcasting real fast. 18-12 Hamilton. Oh, put down by Van Buren. Great vision, great placement.
Kind of needed that out of the timeout. Kind of needed to find number 8. Now try to cobble a few together. You don't need to get all 5 right away. And you won't get it.
Johnson service error. Van Buren's up to 19 kills, by the way. Here's Henry Mrotek. 45 aces on the season coming in. Ezra Mitchell's really good at that. That's out on the block by Breyer.
Yeah, Mitchell takes a lot of abuse, Jay, from his libero spot. He's everywhere.
Breyer was there, but couldn't control it quite enough. Again, we're right down on court level, and the speed of this game and how guys can do that and hit it so hard and block it like that. It's unbelievable. Breyer, Oberlin, blocking.
And you rewind the tape, you won't see all of it here, but it all started with Mitchell. He handled a bullet on the serve and gave that point a chance.
And he's done it all night. Good receive by Lukey. Or Gerke, excuse me. And that's Van Buren putting it away again.
Yeah, by the way, Mitchell's counterpart, Jude Gerke, a freshman, starting libero for the defending state champs. And Jude is holding his own on the big stage here as well.
Sure is. Well, Van Buren and Ferry are double-doubles right now. Van Buren 19 kills, 13 digs. Ferry 15 kills, 11 digs. Wow. Still a great effort, but it falls short. And guess who gets credit for the kill?
And guess who started it, okay? It's Bayer, because he softly centered it to his setter Mrotek, and then Henry goes right back to him. It's the little things like that, Jay, that Bayer, you see all the power, but he's playing the back row and he's setting himself up with perfect feeds to the front.
And he's got such a variety of shots, Bayer. We've seen just about everything. Now Mrotek couldn't quite handle that, and Steele couldn't save it, so 21-16, fourth set. This is Bryce Stitchin. Breyer blocked by Van Buren, but out. Hamilton 3 points away from forcing a fifth set. Breyer, one of 7 seniors on the Hamilton roster. Wow. That time Mitchell wisely got out of the way of it, not only because it was going out, because if it hit him, that would have stung.
Yeah, it buzzed the tower.
Oh, man. 23-16. 2 points from the fourth set. Good for Van Buren. Boy, there wasn't a lot of room there, and he found the red.
22 kills now for Caden.
Watch this. Man. That's a beauty.
It's a shot.
23-17. Blocked by Porter McGee.
Yeah, he's seen that move from Steele in the middle, so McGee timed it.
Middleton trying to crawl back into this fourth set. Down 5. Van Buren's serve is an ace. Timeout, Hamilton.
Jay Wilson, foreshadowing time.
Yes.
Hamilton has only gone 5 sets twice during the regular season. And both times they fell 3-2 to their opponents. One of their opponents was Marquette in conference play. The other one, second match of the year.
I think I know.
Middleton.
Indeed.
Yep. But they've got a chance to get this to a winner-take-all set in the first of 15. So Middleton won the first battle with them, 3-2. And remember, Middleton, of course, a lot of those guys are gone from last year's state championship team. But that went 5, and they were able to beat Arrowhead in 5 to get the state championship. So history repeating itself? Seems like it.
Yeah. Well, they dominated that 5th set against Arrowhead, winning 15-6 last year. So they had plenty of energy at the end. Some numbers on the match. Attack percentages. Hamilton 224, Middleton 190. Middleton leading in blocks 10-7. Bayer with 31 kills, Van Buren with 22 kills. And here comes Caden to serve. Gerke digs McCoy. Van Buren ends the point. 23-20. Middleton has scored 4 straight. And now Hamilton responds.
We had net contact there on Middleton. Jay, a couple bodies trying to wall up near the pin. They grazed the net.
Set point, Chargers. Van Buren says not so fast.
You go down swinging with your best, right?
Yeah. That's 24 kill. Yeah, 24 for Van Buren. 450 kills on the year for Van Buren. And Hamilton has won the set. We will go to number 5. Everybody's getting their money's worth tonight.
And Henry Morotek calling his own number, Jay, to put the finishing touch on this one. Hamilton survives to get it to 5.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
What an entertaining championship match this has been. Early on, it was all Hamilton, 25-10. But then Middleton responded with a couple of close calls in 2 and 3, and another close call in set 4. But Hamilton won at 25-21. Let's play 5.
Yeah, so I told you how Hamilton did in 5 setters. Lost both of them to Middleton early in the season, to Marquette in conference play in regular season. Middleton has been in 5 setters before this one 3 times. They won them all, Jay. Beat Hamilton, also beat Waukesha West late in the season, and they beat Madison Memorial from their conference in a conference battle. So this is the 4th one for them, the 3rd one for Hamilton. Who can survive and get to 15 first?
Of course, as Bob says, in the 5th set, you play to 15, win by 2.
And I've talked a lot, Jay, about everything under the microscope at State, right? Every point, every decision, every error, every misswing, every good play. In a 15-point final set winner take all, it really ramps up. You have no room for error because it's too tight to get to the finish line. So you got to be pinpoint perfect with everything you do here, with everything on the line.
And a momentum swing can get your head spinning in a hurry, one way or the other. So here we go for the Boys State Championship. Middleton looking for 2 in a row. Hamilton looking for their first. Tyler Breyer with the honors. McCoy. Wow, look at the play by Gerke. That's long. Van Buren missed. 1-0 Hamilton, and you can feel that energy with every point.
Yeah, it's the first point, Jay, but everyone knows how important it is to set a tone early.
Bayer. Wow.
But he missed it.
Missed it.
Yep.
Oh, I thought they had it in. The Hamilton guys are going, what happened? Let's see.
They thought touch. And
okay, it was out. Okay, they called it out. I thought they called it in.
Yeah, it was Vance Ferry. He's pawing at it in the back row. And it's a good thing he didn't touch it.
1-1. Battle at the net. Grotek stays with it. Bayer didn't have his steps quite right. And Van Buren kills again. That's number 450 for the year.
You said it, Jay. Bayer was winding up, and he just kind of tippy-toed. He didn't have it right, so he had to flip it over. And that gave Middleton a chance to regroup and find number 8.
When you hear 450 kills in a year, what do you think? Is that possible? My goodness. And a service ace for Middleton.
And Jake, just to go back to that, Bayer had to tippy-toe because he would have been over the line. Would have been a violation. It would have had no chance. So even the awareness there.
So here comes Stitchin with another serve. And McCoy pounds that one off Gerke. CMC comes through. The other CMC. Good dig from Breyer. Bayer into the block. Johnson will try to do something with it, but he hits it wide.
It's a good idea.
Well, he's connected on that shot a few times tonight.
Absolutely. And the block was there, so that was his only chance to try to roll it over the hands and tuck it in on the red tile.
3-3. Block and in.
That was stealing. Wow. Getting a piece of it. Didn't give Van Buren the angle that time.
And he somehow managed to keep it on the red. Off the tape, no less. Brotek. Bayer got it.
Yep. And started with Mitchell, right?
Yep.
Back row. Ezra goes and gets it. Finds his center, and after that, it's done.
4 straight points for Hamilton. 5-3 Chargers. 32 for Bayer. Service error, McCoy. And this is great theater. And after that first set, you had no idea Middleton might dig so deep. Oh, service error, Van Buren. Oh, man.
Tougher to swallow in a 5-setter.
Ezra Mitchell. Kind of an unsung hero tonight. He's been great. Woo! There's some heat on that one from Ferry. Oh, man. Are these guys focused? Look at this. Boom.
Well, and they understand, Jay, that it's the first of 15.
Yeah.
So they understand they got to clean everything up.
It's almost like every point is worth twice as much. Bayer. How did he find room for that one?
It's the first smile I've seen out of Ben today. He's so dialed in and so focused.
He found just a couple inches over on that side. 7-5 Hamilton. Oh, guess who? 34 kills for Bayer. Remember, the 5-set record is 40. He needed 9 in the 5th set. He's sniffing it. And they're feeling it. Timeout.
All night long, Jay's been jumping out of the gym and challenging guys bigger than him on the other side of the net. So strong, no fear when the defense is there. He goes right at the arms and says, if you block it, so be it, but I like my chances.
Yeah. 34 for Bayer.
Jay, this has been a Sussex-Hamilton team. It's been a process. Their first coach in school history was Brandon Nelson. He's in the stands tonight. Coached the Hamilton team for 5 years. And Gray Little was his assistant for 2 years. And then when Nelson stepped aside and Gray took over, and by the way, Gray comes from really good stock. Former player at Marquette.
Yeah.
Then you get a Bayer and you get all these other pieces, and you keep building, and you don't get frustrated if you don't get here. But when you get here, you know you have all the eggs in the basket. You got to take advantage.
Bayer, a little fortunate, I'd say, that time to get it off the block, but he killed it again. That's 35.
His own teammates see this every day in matches and in practice. But look at that bench.
They were there.
They don't even believe what he's doing tonight.
Oh, great dig there from Mirotek. Bayer stopped for the moment that time. Ferry with a left-hander over the top. Bayer slams it down. He's got 36 kills. Everybody's looking at each other like we've never seen anything like this. 4 straight for Hamilton. Oh, man. Mirotek serving. 10-5 Hamilton. 10-6 Hamilton. Ferry. like a heavyweight fight. Jab,
Truly is.
left, right.
Feels like it too.
Man. Ooh, what a block there by Craig Oberlin. Not tonight, says Oberlin. Perfect. 11-6, timeout, Middleton.
And who did he block? Caden Van Buren on an island. Oberlin had no help. He's going up, and he's figuring Caden's going right at me. And mano a mano, able to win the battle, force a timeout, 4 away from a state championship.
Another look at that last point. Big block. Beautiful. Gray Little's in his 5th season as head coach at Hamilton. He's won 88, now 90 games, only 16 losses. He said the main goal for this team was to win state. They made no doubt about it. This team has proven what it takes to compete at the highest level against the best teams in the state. That pretty much sums up the Hamilton season.
Yeah, if you're into rankings, they were ranked #1 in the state for most of the year, and for good reason. All the coaches knew what these guys had, but would they have enough when it got to the postseason to get past the teams that have been halting them to make it to state?
4 points from the state title for Hamilton. Bayer takes a deep breath before he sends it into the net. Service error, Hamilton.
And now heart of a champion, Jay, right? Middleton, defending state champs. What do they have left in the tank here to try to defend that state championship?
It's interesting how the two teams came from very different places at the year. You talked about how Hamilton was #1, they knew it. Middleton wasn't quite so sure, but here they are, battling. Point, Hamilton.
I believe net contact,
yeah,
Jay.
I think so. It was a light one, but it was contact. 12-7. 3 points from the title, the Chargers. What a dig by Breyer. What a great point. And Van Buren finishes again.
There were a couple times that Van Buren, Jay, took swings that were hard enough. Normally, they would be over. He had to earn this point because you mentioned Breyer, everybody scrambling for Hamilton to keep that point alive.
How do they keep this great energy up all night long? Yeah, look fresh as flowers right now. 12-8. Oh, service error. Tubbs sends it in the net. Hamilton's 2 points away.
Just can't do that. Not at this stage. Not in this set.
Senior Tyler Breyer serves. Oh, baby. Van Buren.
27th kill, Jay. Normally, a headline maker.
Yeah.
But the other guy is stealing the headline.
This is a Bryce Stitchen serve. Brotek to Bayer. Long. 13-10. Oh, those last points can be so difficult.
It's like trying to get the last out in baseball.
Oh,
Same thing applies in this sport.
Oof. Stitchen. Error. Match point. 11 service errors on Middleton.
Well, and 2, Jay, down the stretch in the 5th set.
Match point. champions. Head coach Gray Little and Hamilton's first ever trip to the Boys State Championships will walk away with the gold trophy.
Jay, you said it was like a heavyweight fight, a slugfest. Absolutely. You could literally feel the hits. How hard these two kids, I'm talking about Ben Bayer, I'm talking about Caden Van Buren, two stars in the state of Wisconsin, and they put on a show tonight. And both of them leaving it all on the court in a state final to remember. A historic state final to remember between Hamilton and Middleton.
All right, Hamilton wins it in the fifth set, 15-10. Our DOT player of the game. Let's see. Let's talk to Ben Bayer. Hey, Ben, what's it like to be in the zone?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, I love playing volleyball, but just being with these guys and being able to play at a high level like we just did, there's just nothing better.
Do you tape the fingers because you beat them up so much, Ben?
Yes, I do.
How beat up are they tonight? Because you almost broke a state record for kills in a 5-setter. You came 3 away. That hand's got to be hurting.
Yeah, just a little bit of blood, but we covered that up and we just kept going.
A little bit. You ought to get into broadcasting. We don't get hurt at all over here. Well, Ben, congratulations. Go get a medal. Go get that big gold trophy. The trophy's heavier than you think, so be careful.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bud. Thanks, Ben Bayer. Yep, stock market's looking pretty good for Ben Bayer. 36 kills in the match and 12 digs for Ben Bayer. Hamilton wins the state title. We'll see him get their trophy in a moment.
You're a storyteller, negotiator, artist, innovator. Whatever your passion, whatever your skills, behind the scenes or in front, you belong here. A career in broadcast media. Local radio and TV stations in every town and city need someone like you. So do what you love and bring your talent to life. Make a difference in your community. Your passion, your skills, your career. You belong here.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Forget. Our graphics person was really busy tonight. They squeezed a whole lot of information into that scoreboard. What a night it was. Hamilton won the first set, had to scramble to win the fourth set, and put it away in the fifth, 15-10. Wow, what a night. Here's the Wisconsin DOT play of the game. It is match point for Hamilton. They were favored all season long, and they backed it up.
Van Buren, if you're going to go down, you're going to go down swinging. You're going to give him the last look. And there's the last look from the bench of Sussex Hamilton as it careened and rolled out of play. You talked about building the dream and the dream coming true. These kids have thought about this for a long time. They've played volleyball since grade school together. And again, there were times that they thought that the talent was there, but could they get it done in the postseason to get here? This was the year they did it. This was the year they knew they had the horses to get over that hump. And when they beat Arrowhead, who was a nemesis for them in their sectional year in and year out, they had a feeling that we got over that hump. Now we can finish what we started when we get to state.
Whenever I see these trophies handed out, I always kind of reflect on a season, whatever the sport is, and I always think, how many great teams don't make it through the sectional? How many great teams get to state and don't get to the gold trophy? And when it all comes together, yeah, there's some luck, there's a whole lot of skill, there's a whole lot of talent, but when it comes together, there's nothing like it And these guys are going to remember it for the rest of their lives.
Well, and here's the thing, Jay. We talked about Middleton. They weren't even so sure after losing all those seniors from their state championship team a year ago. But that guy, that's kind of a balance to give you a chance in every match, because Caden Van Buren is a special player. And by the way, he's only a junior. There are 9 juniors on this Middleton team. So that means you're going to have 9 seniors on the team next year. And you've got these other youngsters who've got experience. Heck, you've got their manager over there, Tanner Goldbeck. He's 14 years old. He's been in the manager for the last 3 years. He's an 8th grader at Glacier Middle School, Creek School.
Glacier Creek, yeah.
Glacier Creek,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And he can't wait to get his chance to be a freshman next year at Middleton. So Cardinals got something going. They win a title. They get silver this year. And 9 seniors coming back. Look out. They'll be in the mix again.
Dylan Griffith's off to a pretty good start in his coaching career, and his head coaching career.
Yeah, not bad to go from college playing volleyball at Madison Edgewood. You get the keys to the head coaching job. You win a state championship, and you get them back here again to get silver. Not bad at all. Pretty good resume, Mr. Griffith.
Yep, there's the Middleton Cardinals, 34-5 on the season. State champions last year, state runners-up this year. There you see assistant coach Rob Kleinschmidt coming into the picture, the gray long-sleeve shirt. And Dylan Griffith telling his team how proud he is of them. Another spectacular season for boys volleyball in Middleton. Meanwhile, there's going to be a party in Sussex and Lisbon tonight. I guess they're all going to get some Pizza Ranch at some point.
You would think.
Right?
Yeah, you would think.
And hey, Ezra Mitchell, boy, he was great. I mean, he won't show up in a whole lot of statistics, but man, was he important. Well, he will show up in the statistics. 28 digs, that's pretty good stuff. And Henry Mrotek, what a great, valuable piece he was this year.
Well, and Jay, I'll repeat it one more time, okay? Some of the parts, right? Sure, one player gives you 37 kills in a 5-set match. But all these other pieces that you just mentioned, all the other pieces that did all the important work to make this happen. You don't swing 37 times and get 37 kills, but it still goes 5 sets unless you have good talent around you.
Cole McCoy fits that description. Number 10 just got his medal. 8 kills tonight. He had 32 attacks.
Yeah, and he's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
So many young players, Jay, that when they take this big stage at state, you look and they're freshmen and they're sophomores, and they look like seasoned veterans.
Craig Oberlin had a couple of big blocks, number 12. There's the loud cheer for Ben Bayer, 36 kills, 12 digs, hit 394 in the night, hit 370 on the season. That's crazy.
And he'll be back, state of Wisconsin, boys volleyball.
There's good news for everybody else. Another senior, Noah Mertens, getting his award. That's Stephanie Hauser, the executive director of the WIAA. A new grandmother, Stephanie Hauser. Her son Sam and the former Emmy Judge delivering a young son recently. Tyler Breyer, big fella, came up big tonight. And now here comes head coach Gray Little for the moment he's been waiting for. The championship trophy.
Fun fact, Jay Wilson.
Yes?
Gray Little, when he's not coaching up championship volleyball, he's a welder.
Really?
He went to welding school. So if they break that trophy tonight, coach can put it back.
Well, he welded a pretty good club together and kept them there all year long. Just imagine the feeling. Smiles all around. That will go in the trophy case forever. What a night. Congratulations to Middleton. Congratulations to the Hamilton Chargers. A reminder, Our coverage of the girls' state volleyball finals begins tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock with a Division 5 final as Columbus Catholic faces Eau Claire Emmanuel Luther. Hope to see you then. For our entire Rush Media crew, Bob Brainerd, Jay Wilson, good night from the Rush Center in Green Bay.